those two people coming in and saying racial slurs. They also threatened to fire us, by the way. They like came in, they started calling us slurs, and then said that they were going to get us fired because we told them to leave. And it worked. It worked out for them. They called us slurs and they got us fired.
So Five Guys is racist? I saw this video on TikTok recently of a customer and an employee at Five Guys have this interaction, and there's a lot to unpack here. There's the response from the worker. There's also a response from the other worker. You can also see how this customer played out this whole interaction. So let's dive in and unpack this situation.
Call me a beaner?
My name's Chris.
Chris what?
Chris Thompson. Nice
Chris
to meet
Thompson.
you.
Never
Weren't you guys just hollering white power
surrender.
back there?
Yeah,
you guys were
white
just
power.
back there hollering white
You're
power
white
at Five
power.
Guys.
Were we hollering white power?
And I assume that he filmed because of something that sparked him to film, right? But we'll get into that in a second. But I want to read this right here. It says, "This happened to me last night when I was asked who I voted for. I guess because I don't support a man who wants to take our rights away and is okay with this exact behavior. Unfortunately, in my experience, it seems MAGA represents hate, especially if you don't look like them. But they aren't racist. They'll say, just like this man here. How is it okay to speak to another person like this? Why can't we just respect each other's opinions we have?" I don't know why people have to be so outwardly like asking about different people's opinions just to like spark some sort of controversy. And I don't think this was done for social media or anything like that. I think this was just like genuinely someone insane walking into this Five Guys. But let's continue playing this video so I can explain the rest of this.
Pull out your
You
camera.
call me a beaner.
You guys are back there hollering white. You fucking employees are back there hollering
Ooh,
white
you're a
power.
bad boy. You're a bad boy.
Give me my fucking food, bro.
You're so
Give me
bad.
my burger. Give me whatever you got.
You're so bad. You're so cool. You're such a badass. Look at you.
You're gonna be fired.
Look at you.
Keep it
I'm
up.
gonna be fired.
Keep it up. You're gonna be fired. What are you doing, man?
Fire me.
Give me my food.
Fire me.
Just give me my fucking.
Mind you, the worst thing that's happened so far, I know you heard it, but this guy is just calling him outwardly a slur. The worker definitely did not deserve it. But this guy felt very comfortable saying this to them for some reason, even though the people working never even said white power to this guy. He's just coming up with a lie.
Food and cut the bullshit.
Cut the bullshit.
Yeah,
What
give me my
bullshit,
food.
pussy?
Why are you shouting?
You got this, right? You called me a pussy. You
I
got
did.
this. You're gonna be
I
fired
did.
tomorrow.
You called me a beaner.
You're back here
You
hollering
called me a
white power, and you're
beaner.
back
You
here.
called me a beaner.
You heard the part where he said what the worker called him, right? So there's that. That's not even half as bad as what the customer just called him. It's still the worst thing. So far in my eyes, this guy who came into the store should be banned from this Five Guys. At least that's what I think. Let's continue.
Your
Who are you
election vote, give me
talking
my
to?
fucking food, bro. Please,
Election?
right now.
Give you your election. You already voted.
Call people slurs, dude.
Fuck you, you fucking beaners.
Like, what is that? How are you okay with this?
Hey, I'm pretty sure your wife is not even white.
Europeans fucking colonized this fucking country. And you fucking beaners are fucking invading it. You're a bunch of
Who's
fucking
invading?
invaders.
Who's invading?
You should
Who's
be fucking
invading?
ashamed.
Who's
You should be
invading?
fucking ashamed.
Who's invading? Who's invading? Who's invading? Hey, you touch him, I'll beat your fucking ass. What's up? What's up?
Real quickly, I don't want to like put everybody under this column, but I'll say this comfortably. There are some people who vote for Trump that feel they have to be so outwardly racist, because, I mean, they are racist to start out with, but they have to be like so outwardly outspoken and just be very blatantly racist everywhere they go, every minute they get, and they cannot hold themselves back. And it's disgusting. I mean, at least they're like letting us know who they are by doing this, right? So now we know who the racist people are. But either way, racism's fucking insane. I cannot believe this guy's comfort and the fact that he has to make this political argument in a Five Guys. Bro, you're there to eat. Hello?
Fuck that, Peter.
Hey, woo!
Oh, I'm leaving.
You're so cool. You're a badass, my guy. Get out. Get out.
For someone that's working in a Five Guys, they're likely not getting paid enough working there to begin with. So to be messing around with people that are working these jobs already is just a terrible thing to be wasting their time. These people are not getting paid enough for this extra interaction or whatever. Just is it that hard to leave these people alone? Just let them serve you your food, eat your food, and leave. You don't have to like walk around and go, hey, who'd you vote for? I voted for Kamala. Hey, you, da-da-da, and like name call them or whatever. It's like neither president was good in this situation. This is just like a tireless battle.
Please leave.
Get out, get out. You're gone, get out.
Thank you.
You've been Islamic.
You walk outside,
You've
we're gonna
been
have a fucking
Islamic.
problem.
You're causing us stuff. You're disturbing the customers. Please leave.
Dude, he still had to scream this through the window. Can you believe that? And so I'm going to say this one more time. This guy is very racist. I do not support this.
Why did you're calling me a pussy? You could have swung at me. I'm right here. You walked out. Yeah, walk out now. Big guy. Big guy.
This worker did end up responding to the video. So we'll get into that in a second. But first, we have to see the other employee's point of view video. So let's watch this.
You know how yesterday I posted that video of the guy, Robert Phillips, and his wife, Catherine Phillips, walking into the Five Guys and calling us slurs, just calling us beaners? Well, Five Guys decided that it was best to fire the people being called beaners. That was their solution, was to, instead of dealing with the guy who came in and called us slurs, it was to get rid of the beaners. So Robert Phillips and his wife, Catherine Phillips, who works at the community hospital, by the way.
So this hog that walks into Five Guys ends up winning this situation, and they let go of the people that were being called the slur? So does that mean that Five Guys supports this slur? Is that what's happening here? This is a messed up timeline.
She's like a pathologist or whatever. Fucking works with like body tissue and works with veterans as well. She's like a VA fucking veteran practitioner. I don't know the terms, but those two people coming in and saying racial slurs. They also threatened to fire us, by the way. They like came in, they started calling us slurs, and then said that they were gonna get us fired because we told them to leave. And it worked. That worked out for them. They called us slurs and they got us fired. Well, they got Mario fired. I fucking quit because I'm not fucking working here with people who let that happen, who are on the side of the people calling us beaners. And like, it's not a big deal that we like lost our jobs because like it's a fast food job, we'll be fine. But it's insane that I guess the precedent is being set here that if you come in and just start calling people slurs, you're the one they're gonna protect.
Yeah, I do feel like we are here as a country now with who we've, with Donald Trump. This seems to be like the socially acceptable norm at this point. And now there's even more to this. Let's see what else he had to say.
I just wanted to make like a general update to everything that's been happening with the racist guy at the Five Guys incident here in Grand Junction. The response to it has been huge. The coworker, the one who was recording in the video, he posted it on his TikTok, and it has like 1.2 million views. It's all over Reddit. It's all over our local Facebook. It's all over the news and stuff. The response and people seeing what's been happening is huge. And a lot of people are coming here and like messaging. They want an update. They want to know what happened. Or they're just like curious. And as like a general update, nothing happened. And nothing's probably going to happen.
I don't know how Five Guys didn't see this and think, oh yeah, that's kind of messed up on our part of it, right?
Five Guys corporate put out a response, and it basically boiled down to, geez, guys, that sucked. Racism's bad, huh? The racist people, they'll be fine. They'll still live in their big house or whatever. And me and my coworker is still fired, and I am still unemployed because I still quit. So overall, not a really happy ending. It's kind of just how it is. A lot of people are saying that we should take legal action against specifically Five Guys. And my coworker is lawyering up to defend himself. But as for me, I can't really do anything because I chose to quit instead of getting fired. If I would have just stayed there.
I think he made the right move getting the hell out of there, seeing who Five Guys supports. That's crazy, man. That is freaking insane.
Fire me. I probably could have had a case, but I left the second he got fired. I immediately walked out. So there isn't really anything I can do. It's a shitty situation, and my ass is going to be eating spam for the next while until I can find a job. Worst case scenario for me is I can't afford rent for like a month. But I'll be fine. Suffering builds character. Fuck it, we ball. But like,
It's so sad, dude. Seeing the consequences, an everyday worker in a restaurant or in a fast food chain has to suffer all because of, not only did he suffer in the moment of getting called the racial slur, but he has to now suffer further life consequences for being called the slur. At a certain point, this shit just makes me want to cry.
coworker has like a family and stuff, so it still is like a really fucked situation because people were fucked over.
Let's watch the video from the employee who responded to this. Here it is, and let's talk about it.
Mario, I'm the one who was recording the other day, so I thought I'd give you all a really quick backstory and a quick update on what's happening. So quick backstory is he approached me and he said, as a Latino man, who do you support and who do you vote for? After I said it was Kamala, and he asked me why. I gave him my reasonings on why I don't support Trump. He didn't appreciate that, I guess, and that's when he proceeded to call me the racial slur.
I think I said this earlier, but I don't understand this idea of going into a restaurant and finding someone to ask about their political opinions. Is it that hard just to order your food and, walk out, or order your food, sit down, and walk out? What is so hard about that?
I proceeded to tell him to leave. He refused, and that's when I started recording, and well, you guys saw the video. Now, quick backstory. Quick update. So, yesterday night.
Is it that hard when the employee at the place tells you to leave? Like, they have the right to tell you to leave if they are uncomfortable or saying something terrible to you or whatever, a horrible thing. They have the right to tell you to leave. I guess it's probably going to be debatable to people of like, well, that person, doesn't have to leave, or I don't know what the argument's going to be there. If someone were to walk up to me and say, leave, then I would just be like, all right, and leave. Like, it's not that hard to leave,
I go to work, and unfortunately, I hate to say it, I was laid off. They fired me. Yeah, fired. They fired me because apparently, I guess someone else shared the video, which had his and his wife's actual names, because that's not his actual name, but it had the real names, it had their workplace, and it had all that personal information. Anyways, it got screenshotted, and I was the one who got accused of doing that. It wasn't me. I showed my manager the proof. I showed her the video. They said, oh well, they said it was me.
That is so crazy. To say that it was him, not the guy who came in there with the racial slurs, not the guy who started it. They got to get rid of him. That right there, to me, is proof of actual racism from Five Guys. This has made me not want to go to Five Guys ever again. And actually, in fact, I see another person commenting right now. I will never go to Five Guys ever again. Right here. I say I'm boycotting Five Guys, but I never go there to begin with. I think I've been to Five Guys like twice my entire life, maybe 3 times. It's expensive burgers, I feel like. And also they have that giant thing of peanuts, and I know like it's hard to go there with friends who have peanut allergies. I don't know who it is. And so people will just not go there because of that.
To be honest, to keep my job because I need it. I have a family, and well, anyways, so I got fired yesterday, and today I found out some more stuff. They're claiming that I quit, actually, that I got very emotional, supposedly, that I just got angry and I quit and I left. I'll be honest, I did get emotional. If I got fired, for trying to stand up for myself, I didn't think I was doing.
What do they think is going to happen when he gets called this racial slur? Do they think he's just going to walk this slur off and go, it's okay, and like not get emotional about this? What is happening in this timeline? How can you write this off that he decided to quit. Like, no, you guys fired him for the wrong reasons. I don't think this guy's going to come up with this lie.
Anything wrong, you know, I got called sons. I've never been called that before, so yeah. Anyways, that's kind of the latest update, I guess I could say. I did have a witness with me when I was fired, so I'm really hoping that they'll stand by me. This is Grand Junction, Colorado, Five Guys. I'm not in Colorado Springs or anything like that. But I'm not going to be posting his personal information, nothing like that, because I don't know if I'll be getting into legal trouble or anything like that, and I just, you know, don't want to be getting in trouble. But yeah, I figure I'll let the internet do its thing.
Look at this. I think people already got their names. This is Robert Phillips and Catherine Phillips. I think people found it online. That's the Five Guys drama. If you enjoyed this video and you want more videos like this, talk about internet news and drama, hit that subscribe button. More videos are coming soon. Just moved into my new setup here. Should be cranking out more videos. Talk to you later. Peace out.